Let us now look at this topic, Unit 2, Foodborne diseases. So we want to talk about foodborne diseases. What are they? Foodborne diseases. Let us start with our unit objectives. Kana chiti unit objectives, tiri kuti zvatiri kuda kudzidza mutopic ino. By the end of this unit, you should be able to define foodborne diseases. You should know what foodborne diseases are, state the signs and symptoms of foodborne diseases. So what are the signs? What are the symptoms? Kana uchirwara nezvirwere izvi zviri kunzi foodborne diseases, chii chinenge chichimboitika pauri nepamuviri pako. Discuss prevention and control of foodborne diseases. So how do we prevent? How do we control? Let us look back. In grade 5, because this is grade 6, we learned about eating disorders such as obesity, anorexia, and bulimia. So we have what are called eating disorders. It's an eating disorder. So what do we mean by eating disorders? Zvinoitika pakudya. Handika? Kudya kwakanaka. Food gives us energy to do our work. Food keeps us alive. If we do not eat food, we starve to death. But even though eating is very important, varungu vanotaura vachiti, too much of a good thing is waste. Chinhu chakanaka chikawanzwa zvinokonzeresa kuti chinhu ichocho chitoshatira vanhu. You understand what I mean? So there are two disorders which are associated with eating. We have what is called bulimia. Bulimia leads to obesity. Uku kudyisa hama dzadiwa. Zvikuru sei kudya majunky foods. Kudya chicken in every day, pizza every day, hot dog every day, poloni, machipsi, machi. Disorder zvinoreva kuti munjere dzedu munenge muine kukanganisika kwaitika. So we don't have to castigate each other. Tifanirwe kudana munhu nemazita asina kunaka akafanana nekuti dhafu kana kuti ameno, mazita asina kunaka kwete. You keep on eating and eating and eating. So bulimia leads to obesity. Then we have the second eating disorder, which is called anorexia. So anorexia, this eating disorder, it makes you very thin. Kuva thin, kuonda kusvikira wasara mabhonzo chete. Ndo zvinoitwa ne anorexia. Let me show you examples of both bulimia and anorexia. So let us look at this. Look at this girl. She is eating. Maybe these are spaghetti, biscuits, and she's actually eating in the toilet. You see? Like this. Eating everywhere. It's a disorder. Keeps on eating. You see? Eating even in the toilet. You just want to eat. And eat. And eat. So what happens if you begin to eat and eat and eat because of a eating disorder? When you keep on eating and eating and eating, you become very obese. So in obesity, unenge wanyanyisa kusimba. Ngatiti kufuta kuti zvinyatsokuoneka. Mukona mafutiro akaita mukadzi uyu. Look at this woman. This is owed in part to bulimia, overeating. Like this lady. Amai ava vasikutogona kugara pasi, vakatozadza sofa rese. Pamusana pekuramba vachingodya. Like this lady also. So these are only ladies, but you don't have to think that these eating disorders only affect ladies, they also affect men. Let us see if we are given any image which shows men being affected. So these problems, look at this. And also these two women. This is bulimia. So it affects both men and women, like this man. That's bulimia. These two men. These women, these are women, I think. Those are women, but this is a man and a woman. Let us look at the last pictures. These are women also. So that's an eating disorder of bulimia. Let us now show you an eating disorder of anorexia. So this is anorexia. It is an eating disorder where you do not have appetite. So you don't have appetite to eat anything. So you won't be eating. Like this girl, she does not have appetite to eat the chicken. Like this girl, look how thin she is. This is a very, look at this picture. She was normally sized, but now this thin. Look at this picture also. So these are ladies, but you don't have to think that these disorders only affect ladies. They also affect men. Let us look for any evidence of men being affected. Look at this. That's anorexia. That it's a disorder. Look at this woman. Kuonda zvakanyanya nekusajika, asi kusajika uko hakureve kuti chikafu hauna, kungoreva kuti you do not have appetite. So when we come back to our notes, we are going to see that bulimia is overeating. You keep on eating and eating until you become very, very fat to the extent your life is threatened. Then we should also acknowledge that anorexia is not eating due to lack of appetite. So when we talk about appetite, we are talking about a sensation or a need to eat. Kuti mudye munoda appetite. Ndosaka dzimwe nguva mukanzwa mama kana mbuya kana mainini kana sisi vachikanga nyama so, munogona kunzwa rute ruchiita senge rwakuzara mumukanwa. That's an appetite. So in order for you to eat, you need an appetite. So if you have an eating disorder which affects this appetite, you won't be eating as much. So we learned about these eating disorders in grade 5, anorexia and bulimia.